My name is Mark Cieslikowski. I'm President of United Steelworkers Local 850, Charlotte, North Carolina. For over 39 years, Local 850 has represented the workers at the Charlotte Tire plant. In 1987, Continental AG, a German company, purchased the tire facility. Labor relations have always been tough with Continental, but in 2006 they took a turn for the worse. Despite the objections of the workers at the plant, Continental imposed a labor agreement on these workers. 2 weeks after imposing that agreement, Continental made the decision to cease tire production completely at the Charlotte facility. This was devastating for the workers and their families. It was also devastating for the community. One of the worst decisions Continental also made at this time was to gut the health insurance for all retirees. These are people that have worked for over 30 years for Continental. They gave their sweat, hard work. They achieved every goal they ever were asked by Continental, and now they are being abandoned by the same company. You are about to see interviews from some of these retirees. We hope you will see in these interviews the devastating effect these cuts have on these individuals and their families. Continental preaches social responsibility and human rights, but we believe after seeing these interviews, you will see that that just is not so. Thank you.
We were so proud that he worked at Continental, and he was proud that he worked at Continental. We thought, okay, you work hard, you make a good living. When you leave the company, they have promised you your insurance.
I retired under the impression and was told that I was going to carry the pension and the drug plan and the health care plan till my demise.
Take retirement and come out with full benefits and insurance, health insurance for life. That was their exact words.
I fully expected to have health insurance, and I was looking forward to having a pension. It's the reason I stayed for 22 years.
Working in a tire plant for 32 years on a production job takes its toll on the human body. I have arthritis in my hands now and in my shoulders after you lift anywhere from 300 to 500 tires a day. I think you can comprehend exactly how I feel.
I got steel rods in my back, and a lot of that was caused by heavy lifting. Everything I did in my work at Continental Tire was heavy. I ain't talking about no 20-pound stuff. I'm talking about 80 pounds.
Well, medical conditions with me, I take high blood pressure pills. Also, I'm a diabetic, and then I had asthma.
I had renal cell carcinoma, and I had my kidney removed because of the carcinoma. And I'm supposed to have a checkup, extensive procedures done to make sure the cancer hasn't returned. This year I can't afford to get it done.
And I have a pacemaker, I've had a stroke, and I had a heart attack. And it takes a lot of medicine each month to keep me going.
Total altogether for my health care, for my medication, and what Continental is charging me now, it's going to run me anywhere from $7,000 to $8,000 a year. And with a fixed income of around $18,000 a year, you know what that'll do to me.
We'd have to pay $1,500 a month for our insurance for the two of us. And he doesn't draw but $1,800 retirement, so we couldn't afford $1,500 a month for insurance. So we had to defer it. And so we just don't have any insurance right now.
I would like to see the insurance continue on because I can't get an insurance with nobody else because she's uninsurable. I am too.
I'm one of the more of the millions that are uninsured in this country. I have no health insurance whatsoever. I just can't afford it.
We're going to lose most everything we've worked for in the next few years.
I don't know when the last time I had a good day where I could really say I was happy. This thing like this dark cloud is hanging over me, and it's the health care. I mean, because I already know I can't afford it, and I know that eventually that I'm going to have to let it go. I know that, for real.
the drugs that we're taking are high dollar. And yeah, I'm frightened about it. I really am.
Nobody should have to be worried about if they get sick or if they know that something's wrong with them, they can't afford to go to the doctor. And then you're just hoping and praying that it doesn't get any worse or it'll get better, or if the time comes, you'll have enough money to go see about it. No, it's not right. It's not right. It will never be right.
We dedicated our lives to make that plant what it is. You know what I'm saying? Then you get treated like this at the end. You can think how that makes you feel. You know, it's like whatever you did for the company, it didn't really mean anything. You see, I put 34 years in. I dedicated my life 34 years to help make that company what it is today.
I'm not asking for nothing, handing out anything. I just asking for being fair and don't kick the retirees while they're down, because a lot of them need help.
All we're wanting is a fair shake in life. We're not wanting to be rich. We know we're not going to ever be rich.
It's a moral thing. It should be a moral issue with you as to what you're doing to the American retirees. And you need to look again if you think this is right.
Have Continental do the right thing. That's all we're asking, is do the right thing and the moral thing, and provide for its employees like they promised.
You promised that we stuck with you, stuck by you, that we would be able to retire with full benefits, and then you just take them away. It's wrong. It's wrong. You need to see that it's wrong, and you need to do something to make it right.
These are the stories of the retirees affected by these cuts. Each story is a little different. Each story is a little devastating. But hopefully you will now see the injustice being done to these workers. There are over 2,500 retirees and families affected by these cuts. The United Steelworkers are committed to restoring these health care benefits to these retirees and making them whole. In a lot of cases, these retirees are fathers and grandfathers of current USW members working in the tire industry. The active workers in the tire industry are committed to reversing this injustice done to these workers. Thank you.